Want to welcome everybody to my first episode of the Next Level Shift. It's going to be a weekly podcast slash just get to know me, get to know the vibes about what I'm trying to do here with Next Level Responder and Zero Proof Hero movement. Let's get to it. First things first. What is the Next Level Responder? Next Level isn't about rank, it's about a mindset. I started fire back in 2006 at 18 years old at a local department. Wanted to be that hero. I've always wanted to be a firefighter since I was about 10 years old. Walked into a volunteer station in Long Island, New York, and they had a big screen TV. I didn't have at the house. I was like, man, I could be a firefighter and get to sit down and watch TV on the big screen all day until we get a call. So moving forward, 18 came upon. I tested for 2 different departments, got both. I picked the department that had the most fires, the most action, of course, and the rest is history. I got my post back in 2019 as an officer. That was more because I always wanted to be a SWAT medic. That was my thing, my little cool guys situation. Yeah, I got to do a little bit of that in the county that I worked at for a little while, but now I'm currently not doing that. I'm just a part-time patrol / court services officer and a full-time captain at my local fire department. So what does Next Level Responder stand for? Next Level Responder stands for clarity, leadership, wellness, and strength. I haven't been this clear in my life since when I was 18. I didn't get on the beverages until I was actually 21, the day of 21, just like anybody else. Well, I would think so. Starting the fire department and knowing that I was going to have to take a lie detector test to join the department. I did not. I was a good old boy, I guess. I didn't get into any of that, before 21. High school parties where beer and stuff was readily available, given away, stuff like that. That's a little bit about me. Next Level Responder is a way to gain clarity in your department, within yourself, within your colleagues, based off of alcohol. I started it again to bring awareness to public safety, police, fire, EMS, just for the awareness of alcohol. Some of its bads that I didn't hear about until maybe later in my life. I wasn't that person that initially started off going balls to the wall, drinking every day, stuff like that. It was typical weekends, football season. So football season would come. I'm going to be at the bar for the afternoon games and the evening games and not come back until later that evening. That was my cup of tea. And then so on and so forth. Things didn't get real until maybe 25 and running calls back to back. I had my paramedic by then, so that was even more responsibility that I had to take on. And again, calls after call after call, decision after decision, stuff starts to wear on you. And my coping habits of working out and just talking to coworkers was, hey, you had a bad call? Let's meet at the bar. Or such and such had passed from cancer. Oh, let's go to the funeral afterwards. What are we going to do? We'll go to the bar. Somebody gets promoted. Hey, such and such just got promoted to this position. All right, cool. Let's go to the celebration, this, that, and the other. And afterwards, let's go to the bar. Let's go have a drink. Such and such birthday. Let's go to the bar. Let's go have a drink. Let's go to the club. Let's go have a drink. Let's go to this fancy restaurant. Guess what? I'm going to have a bourbon on the side. These are all topics that we're going to discuss throughout this series. Why I stopped drinking, as well as some of the good news I had received maybe about a year and a half ago, coming back from a vacation with the family in Mexico. I guess I'll tell you that story now too. Me and the family had went to Mexico, all inclusive, of course, drinking tequila every day. And I got back home and I was like, man, I need to take a break. Like, I need to shut it down for a minute, which I did. But I started following somebody on Instagram. I started following a guy named Andy Ramage on IG. And One day his reel said, "Hey, we're going to be doing a documentary. If you're interested, just fill out your information." So I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." I never win anything, so why not? About 2 weeks later, they had called and was like, "Hey, we want to interview with you for about 15 minutes, see who you are, see what you're about, and get back to you." I was like, "Okay, cool." Told the family. They were like, I don't know about that. This is that and the other. I was like, should be okay. I'm not going to get it anyways. Fast forward to what? A month and a half, 2 months later, they had selected me and a few others from around the world to participate in going dry or being sober for at least 60 days. I was ecstatic. I was like, oh, okay, cool. They provided me with some little trinkets and gadgets for me to wear throughout to keep track, make sure I wasn't cheating or anything like that. I had told family and friends, my close family and friends, and they were like, oh, okay, cool. It's about time. This is that and the other. And these are people that don't have anything to do with public safety. I'm the first generation. So no one in my family knows anything about public safety and things that we see, do, or hear. Y'all have a blessed one and look forward to it all. It's going to be a good adventure. See you soon.